Before we get into this video, I just want to give a shout out to this comment from the last video and say, hey man, I'm sorry, but I just needed a placeholder for my dick and your cheeks are like the right place to place it. I'm joking, man. Welcome to the fleet. I hope you find the channel more enjoyable, man. Other than that, enjoy 57 seconds of bus ass and we'll get into this guide. Enjoy.
Nope. Nope.
I don't got a pencil or pen in this book bag. Added like 10 to the clip cause it look bad. Don't give a fuck if you bitch, nigga, get mad. Or you can bitch and get killed with your bitch ass. Lil' bro got blood on his shirt with his clip ass. Go right at this, get murked with shit ass. Bitch, I'm a star, I might burst with my stiff ass. Hop out the car like who want it, who with that? I don't know nothing, I was gone when they did that. Bandana rap with my chrome and my wig at. If he won't beef, hit his home with a Big Mac. Niggas be breaking the code like a Kit Kat. Running your mouth like a hoe, get you bitch slapped. Acting too tough, get your bitch wrapped up. I can make 4 blunts out of bitch like her. I'm rolling backwards, what the fuck is a dust? And my coupe automatic like fuck is a clutch. And you still rockin' pack, son, boy, you a bum. Could've bought a new gun, what I spent on my charm. I get cheese by the pound, this is not Parmesan. I'm smoking broccoli, counting up lettuce. In love with the Glock, you think I got a fetish. Kush in my pocket, this shit hella smelly. Let's see with my Glock, get that bitch hot and ready. Finna be summer, go pull out the shirts and go pull out the shovels and water the dirt. Niggas been so-called looking for me for a half a nigga.
What up YouTube? It's your boy God Named Fleet coming back at you guys again with another video, and here today I'm gonna be talking about Broly's mind game, which in a sense if you want to call it mix up you can, but in a nutshell Broly does not have mix up. He has mind games, because mix ups are something just like, you know, you can do something cheeky like little mix up like that, or like Vegeta, you can do a little high-low bullshit like that. But Broly doesn't have that because his normals are slow, his buttons are slow, but they're big, and that's the mind game we're gonna do. So just a continuation off of my Block Strings 1 video is that you want to make his mind game off of his first hit of his 2M. Alright, the first hit of his 2M is where this mind game starts. How many times have you been in a block string like this and they jump out? Well, this is why I said the mind game starts, right? So first off, if they sitting there and they jump out, what you're going to do is you're going to condition them that, one, they can't do that. Grab that ass. Eat them beans. What did you say before? Eating them beans. Yes sir, that's what we want. So upon eating their beans you want to, like I said, teach them that this is not your way out. You can do it through the grab or through a better way, which is his 236S into the grab. Now this is why I got Cooler on my team, because I can go here, call his assist, and bring him in. Now we're back in the corner again. I'm gaining a meter, and you're back in the same scenario, right? And now you gotta guess. We're back in the same spot. I have a bar and about 30%. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not the answer to get out of that. Let's say we know that they love reflecting again, because I harp on this so much, right? If they love reflecting, TOD. Simple. We kill characters out here, alright? I tell people all the time, if you use my setup and you don't kill, you're doing something wrong. Alright, just straight up, you're just doing something wrong. Like, because my setups is not that I'm just putting this out there. I've done this to people, okay? Just straight up, I've done this to people, and not just any bad players, no, good players, tournament players. So I know this shit works, alright? Nextly, after you condition them that jumping is not the answer that you want to go with, you go 2M straight into the grab, because this now just mind fucks the shit out of people. Because now they're like, well, I can't jump, I can't stay on the ground, what do I do? So then that's when they get desperate and they do what we would love for them to do, and that's mash. And again, that's death. You know what I'm saying? We kill out here. You know what I'm saying? We kill characters out here. The overall goal with Broly is that you just want to play a mind game. The mind game is off of the 2M. Now, I'm not saying after, you know, while you're in a block string, this is your NVL go-to. No. You still have to mix it up. Fake overheads into your command grab. You can do that. If you jump and don't let the overhead come out right away. You see how he fakes it right there? And you could just go straight into the command grab. Or if you really want to abuse your plus frames, you could just go here and then go grab anyway. Because at the end of the day, you're plus 13, and that means they have to react to like a damn 10, 12 frame command grab at that point. You know what I'm saying? Which isn't hard to do. But if you really want to like mind fuck them, like I said, this is where you're gonna have to do this on good players. You're gonna have to fake that overhead, straight into the grab, kill those frames. All right. Nextly, don't forget your backdash. Let's say you see this person right here, and they always wake up pushing buttons. They always wake up pushing buttons, because how many situations have we all been in? Look at that. Oops, my fault. Alright, so let's say you got here, boom, right? 2L. Again, you know what I'm saying? You gotta let them know that against us as DBS Broly mains, that you cannot push buttons on us. This right here, you in your space, nigga. Like, ain't my space, it's your space. You know what I'm saying? Like, this right here is all me. You can't wipe your ass without my permission. You know what I'm saying? This is what we gotta do. Alright? And this is the mentality you gotta have with people whenever you're playing against them, no matter who they are, when you're using this character. Because if you're sitting there and you're doing dumb shit like this, and I'm not saying it's dumb, but you're doing block strings like this, right here, like the only time you really need to throw this key blast is if you know your opponent's about to do some stupid shit like this, right? The only time you need to throw this key blast is when you see this. Alright, you see that vanish? Again, that key blast is not safe. Alright, same thing with this. That's why I said if you end any block string, period, you end it with that. Because if he tries to push a button in between this, almond nuts, eat those. If he tries to push a button afterwards, smack. Alright? Also, don't forget this move, because it is a true block string, and he can recover. It's only -5, which means you're safe. If you're safe, that means you can block. If they vanish, you can bust that ass. Alright? Simple. And if you looked at my 0 bar 2H TOD, you know what I'm saying? This is free. This is free. Alright? I don't even think this is gonna kill. I did that route all wrong. But if it does, whatever. Of course it does, because it's cooler. But yeah, basically, but like I said, basically what you want to do is you have to condition your opponent first. The conditioning comes from the very first time you do 2M. Alright? The very first time. Alright? Once they got that in their head that they can't do that, then that's where you can low-key just go ham. Because like I said, there's so online, people do not like to block. And they think because this big monstrosity in front of them is stopping them from pushing buttons, they gonna try every means to get out. Alright, and this, again, it's just what you want. It's just what you want. That's the TOD route that I use normally. But I'll make a guide tutorial on how to do that later. Alright. But like I said, every bit of conditioning comes off of the first bit of his 2L. Alright. You want to try and make your opponent push a button after this. Because literally every decision they make after this will hurt. Either they're going to get hit by another medium start combo, or they're going to get hit by this, which will leave you plus at the end of the day, and depending on your assists, you don't need to waste a bar to confirm it, or they're going to get grabbed on the ground or in the air. Alright? So, people, understand, This character, like I said, he's not a hard character to learn, but to use him at a high level does take a bit because of the way you have to make your reads. But your reads don't always have to be reads if you condition them, because once you condition them, those reads, no shit, are just straight up punishes and predictions. Like, yeah, you're gonna do this. Especially if you look at a person's meter and you do this shit right here into this and you see them 3 bars vanish, okay, that means they're about to level 3. Like, always, and then that's another thing too. Always be mindful that whatever you do after this is low-key fake. So in order to keep it real, when they have 3 bars, because you got to be mindful of those 3 bars because of how negative he is. They could level 3 you in between this. They could level 3 you in between 236M. They could level 3 you in between 236S. So what you need to do is just here, bam, block, or block. You got to. I'd recommend doing a key blast because a key blast will better bait that out. Alright. People always love to try to throw shit after the key blast. Don't know why. Alright. So again, you have to condition your opponents. Alright. This video is not meant to be long, and I hope it wasn't long. But at the same time, I hope it helped out those who are a little confused on the concepts of mix-up. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to clear it up for you guys. Anyway, make sure to like, sub if you enjoyed the video, or if you learned anything helpful that you did or did not know. And if you want a guide on the 2H TOD that I did in this video, go ahead and give me like 6 fleets in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to go over that. Also, you know what I'm saying, I want people to know who the hell be watching my videos. Like, yeah, he be watching Fleet's channel, because look at that TOD. You damn right. I want to see Broly army motherfuckers out here grabbing niggas and TODing motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? When we smack niggas with buttons, they feel it. That's what I like to see. But anyway, again, I hope it was helpful. Stay safe out there. Stay inside. And also, make sure to like to help support the channel. And if you're new to the character or you're learning the character, and again, if I taught something that you may or may not have known, please make sure to drop a sub. We're very close to 1K, and it'd be an amazing feat to get there, because, you know, I want to do a special video at 1K. Hopefully I can do something like have my face more in these videos in the future. But again, I'm a guy named Fleet. I'm out. Peace.
Dribble up and pass it to the ops. Caught another triple double on the block. In her mouth like soul food when I'm hot. You ain't big dog, stop. 28s and they sitting in a shop. Got the designation, but we in a lot. It's a situation, hit on with the chop. Yeah, bought a bust down, now I'm finna bust her up. Bought a bust down, now I'm finna bust her up. Bought a bust down, now I'm finna bust her up.